Okay, this is a 69 Mustang Mach 1. I've read a lot on the forums lately that people are asking about the 390 car having the Borgeson steering conversion, and if it would work for a big block. I have just finished the Z-bar install, and it's a modified Z-bar. The push rods on the clutch and the clutch pedal have Heim joints on them. The pedal on the pedal rod has been rebent. It basically needed two Z bends going two different directions on the bar to clear the firewall and go in the original position. And the Z bar is extended up and over the power steering rack or power steering box, and this has power brakes now, Borgeson steering. I know you probably can't see in there. Hold on a second. Turn on the light. So maybe I can't see my camera either, but you see that Z-bar is in there. You see Heim joints and plenty of space there. Now that Z-bar was the first one that Open Tracker Racing fabricated for a 390 car. I sent him a bunch of pictures when the engine was out of the car with the original Z-bar and the Borgeson steering box installed, so they could, and a bunch of pictures with some measuring tapes and measuring tape on there, and so they can see what kind of clearance they would need to make it. Now, I could have made this myself, but the customer that I'm working with desired their product, so we went with them. They created a pretty nice deal there. It has full throw without any obstruction. Now, it has spherical joint on one side, and it's got a bearing on the other, on the engine side of the Z-bar there. Now with the 390 and the Borgeson steering conversion, I'll get underneath the car and show you that you have to shim the engine. So I don't know if you can see it because I can't see my camera, but if you look there, I basically made some aluminum plates to lift the engine, and you have to do it on both sides. So there's a shorter one on this side. You just have to tilt. Well, this is because it has the steering and the power brakes. So you have to tilt it up to get it away from the steering box. And so okay, here's the system here, crawling on the ground underneath me, but there that is. There's the steering box, and maybe you can see that there's room up there, I hope. Okay, enough clearance, clearing the master cylinder up there, clearing the steering box, and here's their Heim joint linkage. Now, because the engine was lifted, the frame side of the Z-bar spherical mount had to be shimmed too, so that had to be shimmed up a little bit just to clear, because if you bolted it all the way down to the frame, it would basically touch that steering box by about the size of a single washer. So basically what I did is just put two washers on each side of that, spherical joint mount, and it works really nice with the Heim joints on the pedal and on all these. There's absolutely no resistance. It's easy as cutting through hot butter with your foot. I mean, you could do it with 2 fingers pushing on the pedal. It's pretty nice. It's absolutely better than what it used to be with this kind of thing. Pretty nice setup. Pretty nice car. 4-speed. Oh. Here's the lines. If you can see the lines there. I had to basically rebend the 2 lines just a little bit to get them to flow the way I wanted to around the fender well or the shock tower or whatever we want to call it. So there's that. See, there's this, basically the amount of room you're going to get is right about there. Now, if you would have just shimmed one side of this engine up, it would have been closer on this side. We would have been damn near touching the frame or the shock tower. We didn't want that, obviously. So that's about as much clearance you're going to get with a 390 car. And if you tried to shim them the same, it wouldn't work either. So you have to just lift one up a little bit higher than the other. And that's that. And we get under there and show you the pedal, I suppose. If you can see up there. Going through the firewall. Oh, I've got to push the grommet in a little bit more, but I hope you can see that. And there she is. So, just want to let everybody know out there that yes, that can be done. The 390 4-speed car. Absolutely. Okay. This is Custom Automotive Restoration. I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.